It's Jay.
Oh, this is Mr. Lentz?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Lentz?
Good morning, sir.
All right. So, Mr. Lentz, you have open 3 total cases you've got. No, right?
Correct, Your Honor. Terroristic and trespass cases, trespass case.
So where are both of these trespasses from? Do you know?
It's his father's house, Your Honor, where he used to reside.
Okay. Both trespasses are from there?
Yes, Your Honor.
Don't go back.
Yes, sir.
You know what's going to happen if you go back, right?
I do know. Yes, sir.
At least call first.
Yes,
You
sir.
know,
Yes, sir.
because a phone call can go a long way to see if they want to maybe invite you over. That's a big difference than just popping in, because you pop in, it's probably just not going to go well, right?
Very well.
Right. We're not asking much. So you have a total of 3 open cases. You've got 2 criminal trespasses. You've got a terroristic threat. The agreement that you've worked out is they're going to dismiss one of the trespasses. You're pleading on the terroristic threat. And then on the trespass, on the terroristic threat, you're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. You're facing up to 6 months and or a $2,000 on the criminal trespass. It's 48 days in jail with credit for the 16 on the terroristic threat, and then 6 days with 12 days credit on the trespass. So it looks like you're walking out. But like I said, the other thing you need to consider is this: is you're pleading guilty to a terroristic threat. If you continue with the same course of conduct within a certain period of time, it's very possible they hit you with a felony charge. So I would be very careful what you do, who you talk to, especially on this terroristic threat, because it could land you years instead of days. You understand?
Yes, sir.
So you're giving up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. You give up the right to appeals. Once you plead guilty, they will go on your record. You can never take it off. And from now on, you're facing a minimum of 90 days in jail for any new cases that you pick up. You understand?
Yes, sir.
You still want to do this?
Yes, sir.
How do you, hold on a second. Is there an affirmative finding on the terroristic threat?
I didn't see one.
No,
You
Your Honor.
know,
No, there's nothing on the
No, I don't
report.
believe there should be, Your Honor.
that's important if there is.
My understanding was based off of
Yeah, but it's whether it's who's the person. Is it a family member?
There wasn't one on there. It was just
Conversation between, it was a,
Nancy and
No, don't.
Or I don't see it.
They didn't file it. Okay, that's important because you lose the right to have a gun and you face a 3rd-degree felony when those are alleged. So that's why it's important. All right. How do you plead to both of those cases? Guilty or not guilty?
guilty, Your Honor.
I'm going to find you guilty. I will send you to the agreement. Good luck to you, Mr. Wentz.
Thank you, sir.
all right, thank you, Your Honor. You are the.
Are you guys ready?
Yes, sir. I have one question for Timothy Smart. I know that you recommend the 2 years deferred education. Does he have the opportunity or the option to satisfy early or complete it early?
There's
the
all
2 years.
Coming up, we'll talk.
Okay. He hasn't signed yet, but I just
Oh, he
wanted to
hasn't
ask
signed.
that question before he signs. If that's an option, if after the program is complete, maybe in a year, to reassess.
I routinely, when people get on a deferred, I routinely take people off early when they do well as a reward. But
I did get advice, I wanted to rehab or something. So I'm gonna do this.
I hope so. That's all we're asking you to do is stay clean. That's all we're asking you to do. As long as you stay clean, I mean, we're all doing backflips.
So my sons, and I want to say,
I showed him a picture of his sons.
Yeah. I mean, how do you think, would they be proud now? No,
I maybe.
that's what you need to think of. Every time you want to go use, what would your kids think? What would they say? Would they be proud of you? What do you think they say? Where's dad now? He's in jail. You think that makes them happy? The thing though, that's important, Mr. Smart, is that not only do you have to complete the program, but there's aftercare. After you're done, you will go to it's a sober living facility, kind of like a halfway house, where you go, where you're going to live with a group of people who are in the same situation, where you have to learn to live again without using any of that without hanging out with the wrong people. So not only do you have the treatment program, but you have aftercare afterwards. So it's going to be a while. It's going to be at least a year.
Here or.
It's in Atascocita.
So the facility is in Atascocita, and then the halfway, where, I don't even know where it is.
It would just depend on a lot of different circumstances. So
From or.
it'll be interesting.
It's here.
I will let your family know. They will know where you're at. Okay.
Yeah, your family's in touch. They stay with us, in contact with us. They call us and. Okay, let's have you sign and then we'll have you guys get. This is the best thing for you, Mr. Smart, 100%. All right. So gentlemen, both of you guys have worked out agreements in your criminal cases. You've worked out an agreement where, Mr. Jones, your case, you're charged with criminal trespass. Both of you are charged with criminal trespass. Yours, Mr. Jones, it's elevated to a Class A misdemeanor because it's a trespass of a habitation, shelter, super fund, or infrastructure. So you're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine, but you have worked out an agreement where they're offering you 39 days in jail with credit for the 3 days that you've done. As a result of this plea bargain, they're going to dismiss 3 other cases. Is this how you understand it? All right. Mr. Smart, you have worked out an agreement where you are entering into a 2-year deferred adjudication. This is a type of probation that if you complete it successfully, you will not end up with a conviction on your record. You need to understand you give up nearly every right known to man by entering to this agreement. If you violate this agreement, then we will issue a warrant for your arrest, put you in jail, and you're looking at up to 180 days in jail. But I'm telling you now, we will continue to do this treatment program until it takes. If you take off on it, if you don't complete it, if you don't do the aftercare, I will issue a warrant. I'm going to put you back in jail and we will start the program new and fresh every single time until it takes. Do you understand? The only thing I'm asking you to do is stay clean. That's all I want. It's literally all I want. Don't kill yourself slowly. Don't kill yourself at all. Do you understand? You must do substance abuse treatment as indicated by the TRAS that you have done. You will do what's called SAT. This is an inpatient facility that you're going to go to. The program lasts around 9 months, give or take. It depends on how well you respond to treatment. If you do well, if you do what they ask, then it goes shorter. If you fight with them, it's going to take longer. It could be a year and a half. Do you understand? So both of you give up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. You give up the right to appeal. Now yours will reflect as a conviction on your record. From now on, you're facing a minimum of 90 days in jail. Do you understand? Mr. Smart, if you complete this, you do not end up with a conviction on your record. You understand? So how do both of you plead to the offenses, guilty or not guilty? I'm not going to find you guilty. I'm going to withhold that for 2 years. You're entering into this probation, and I'm telling you, all I want you to do is be clean. And you get it done. Yes, I really, really hope so. We're going to keep doing it until it takes, one way or the other. Did you have anything that you wanted to add?
That's it,
No?
Judge. Thank
Okay.
you.
Anything?
I'm gonna wait to see you.
I'd like to go there, Mr. Smart.
Okay.
So maybe like 4 months in,
Okay.
let's go pay him a visit. I'm going to go visit you to make sure that you're doing well.
Yes, sir.
You're not going to treatment. If you're going to treatment, I'd visit you. And I don't even know where you're going to go. Good luck, gentlemen.
Thank you, Judge. Yes.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Judge Fleischer, she wants to thank you.
All right. Just make us proud.
Yes.
Make your sons proud, Mr. Smart.
Talk about it.